Hey.
What do you need, Commander? Such as? Don't worry about the sun.
Underestimate Sentinels at your own peril. They may not be arbiters, but they can hold their own. Not to mention how doggedly they shall defend central control.
You may hide your loyalty behind jests, but I...
Smells like paint and agitated dust. Renovations, I surmise.
Protect Arcadia!
Occupy my next.
Dagmar would never let herself be killed. We should find it.
What?
Ah! You're still alive! Now, let's not be too hasty here. You seem, rational. Please don't.
Why are you talking to them, Dagmar? I'm the one you must answer to. Well?
Why? And you brought me great praise from the console. Until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people. Which wrong people? Sure, maybe. And then she started asking questions that would have led to her discovering the truth. She had to die before the
Enough of this blathering on. It's well past time for Dagmar and her life to part ways. Feel free to...
Reloading!
Wrist weapon prime! She's dead. As our enthusiast. Now that Dagmar is dead, I'll be leading the Dawn into the glory. You're up. I'll say that. Enough to keep my knife skills up at least. It's done. Let's leave this place. It sickens me.
The old quarters are... they've all been removed. I hardly recognize this place.
Something's happening to Tristan. He's acting like a human being.
I'm fine. Some errant dust nearly found its way into my eye.
Smile.
Auntie Fizzo's Purple Berry Crunch. The K means it's authentic. Auntie's Choice Meaty Roll-Ups. 100% of your daily fiber needs. If packaging is also consumed. Auntie Cleo and Pal's Force Rockets. A deep-fried, dough-wrapped force... stick. Launch one into lunch today. Auntie's Choice Sprat Crisps. We took the flavor you love and made it crispy. Auntie Cleo and Pal. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst.
This unit is now at maximum efficiency. The overall likelihood of the team's total annihilation. Kearns, the Earth Directorate thanks you for your service in upgrading your Valerie unit. Did you know? The average Valerie unit remains in service for... This unit is programmed to avoid commentary on age unless it is all...
unfiltered tip. Antique Cleo and Pals Candy Tobacco. Also available in 2 other flavors, popcorn or sizzling cinnamon.
Commander, a moment of your time if you... Commander, there's something of utmost importance I wish to discuss. Relax. Iris is met you asked before, and I did not mention it. Very good. I hope Virgil has been doing well since last I saw. Certainly. I could... Virgil, we may... It's a shame there may only be one supreme arbiter. I would...
Must be it.
Marisol's something. She reminds me of the serial heroes I wanted to be just like when I was a kid. I'd tell her if there's some... Anyway, she's probably already got bugs listening in on us, so we ought to just stop there.
Huh?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to Howard?
By calculating the position of every atom.
Ah, I didn't expect us to wander into the scene of a murder, but somehow I'm not entirely surprised. Anomalous events have a way of spreading, multiplying. We should find a way inside. There might be clues to what happened, and where Anais's research is now. They should have been... The term... There might be...
So, we met what passes for the presiding bishop these days. Can't say I came off much impressed. That was Orlo cited exhaustively. Every meeting took hours. We had rooms for...
You're validating my hypothesis. Thank you, dear. That's all any scientician ever wants. May all...
We should keep looking.
I've had a chance to look around. You seem like you've done a thorough sweep. We should discuss what we've uncovered. I saw Chow seemed worried they were conspiring. I believe I got... My old department is reported. Hard to say with just a superficial glance. I don't know what happened to Anchoress Chow, but leaving a body behind that old research... We need a way to keep anyone from taking it up further in the future. If we go in guns blazing... We developed tactics at the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection to minimize unforeseeable consequences. Fair enough.
That's... Interesting. Uh-oh. I don't... Uh-oh.
Zeb always wanted to bring change to Arcadia, like you and I are doing now, Commander. Feels good to see some of those dreams realized.
Now's not the time for a tete-a-tete, I'm afraid.
Halt! Bye-bye. See, don't know who you all are, but unexpected guests are categorically unwelcome here. How'd you even find this place? Maybe I should just shoot you and glean details from your logs.
Ah, Exemplar, if I may. Surely you recognize such a notable member of our cohort, Marisol Delgado. The Endpoint?
I can't recall if I ended whoever came up with that name. Surely hope so.
You were head causality intercessor of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection, right up till the end, correct?
More or less.
Well, what a fortuitous alignment of low probability events this is. Our efforts here are based on your former department. You should confer with Ancrus Brunn straight away.
We actually sought to find you and others of your program.
Welcome to Point Obviation.
Ancrus Brunn is up the lift.
Everyone
floor.
here is...
Ancrus Brunn is continuing Anais' research from Winter's Grass. I'm sure of it. Best play along for now, until we can ascertain the best course of action.
I'm with Marisol. Given the spirit here, if we don't tread lightly, leaving peacefully might not be an option later.
You're remarkably effective for someone so ignorant of abstract calculus.
Look, everyone! It's the endpoint. Come to join us, I take it.
I do have a unique interest in what you all are doing here.
I am a longtime vocal exponent of your work, Intercessor Delgado.
Doubt the Anchoress will walk away from the research lightly. May require some aggressive convincing.
who's this? Oh, yes, I remember you. We met earlier at the site of my former seclusion. I've heard much of your exploits since. If I recall correctly, you helped me prove my argument that pacifism always presents the best options. I admit I have modified that opinion slightly since then. I understand you allowed Seer Wily to go free, yes? Once was a time I would have made that exact same decision. And as for you, I've been informed that you're Marisol Delgado. I've read your file. An impressive body of work.
Less so over time.
Yes, well, to what do we owe the pleasure? Are you familiar with our goals? Come to join up, perhaps, or should I say re-enlist? Surely ours to solve the universal equation in our lifetime requires bold action, clever calculation, and assiduous work. Oh, Bujold.
Really? Seer Bujold is here, at present, in this facility? The one we're presently standing in?
Not long, if you...
Sounds...
Why, you should go see for yourself. Yes, we'll speak further after you check over Seer. Thought you were heading to assist Seer Bujold downstairs.
Outer ledge hatch.
Thought you were heading to assist Seer Bujold downstairs.
It's trapped.
How much longer do you predict preparations will take?
Almost ready.
Maintenance.
Head Intercessor Delgado, what an opportune time for you to appear. At the perfect moment to assist our experiment. in the endless void are you? Shh. Calm's off, but others are near. I need your aid before this ridiculous affair careens into disaster. Can I rely on you this time? Or will you already intend on scurrying away again? I came for all you. This shouldn't be. You don't get to decide that, or adjudicate, or coolly comment in a steely growl. No, you don't remember me.
The idea. Since when we destroyed the original copies of her research at Winter's Grasp, I discovered someone else was continuing her work, which led us here.
The test, we know what happens if that's successful. So I need you to muck with each Yes. The guards on the second floor won't appreciate visitors, so avoid getting spotted. Here's a maintenance key. Head down the vent. It's only the fate of the galaxy riding on it, so perhaps try to be careful.
Indelibly eradicate
Coming up with some
algorithmic
folks.
dissonance. Path to ascendancy is gnarly. So it says in the textbook. Do-do-do. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Anyone else hear that? No? Oh, just me then, I see.
P and Q are true if P is true or Q is true. A simple truth table for turbulent times. Ascendancy is non-linear, so it says in a good textbook. Now you know just what to do. Start the cycle, do-do-do. Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. One, two, three, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8.
Your command. Everything's ruined. There's no coming back from this. You all should go. I'll make my way out when no one's looking.
Here, Phoenix!
Hostiles near.
It's Fibonacci, a sequence largely summoned to preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. Define recurrence relation, get us to sequence summation. It's Fibonacci from Fiber Abachi. Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Something wrong back there? Hello?
Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Yeah.
May all solutions proceed.
I trust that is the sound of science going exceptionally well.
Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. 2. Now you know just what to do. Start the cycle. Do do do. Hard to get in a good sleep cycle with these constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms. May all solutions precede problems. On your command.
There's no coming back. You all should go. I'll make my way out when no one's looking.
Replacing special carry.
Commander, when you next check your personal terminal, you'll find my letter of denegation. Far as I can tell, my standards of acceptable conduct are a mite unrealistically high for this little outfit. Not sure that's something we can solve.
never gonna move? Oh, am I effed up?
Bad cop. Gathering heuristics. Ready for your command. Proceeding. P and Q are true if P is true or Q is true. A simple truth table of the German times. Hard to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, Commander. Hostile spot.
Now you know just what to do. Start the cycle. Do-do-do.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command to void the oxygen from the test chamber.
Did it work? Did it work? See, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to you. They can describe the proceedings in detail.
I shall await their arrival. Anchor's Brun out. That is how these messages end, yes? If not, farewell.
The results of the experiment will be a career-ending embarrassment for Anchoress Brun, but she won't accept this lightly. We'll need to do more.
Yes, our next steps here will be crucial. I know this type of mission well. Granted, my targets were always meticulously well-researched beforehand.
You'll need to convince her, destroy her logic, end this research for good. All it
You mean what? That's what the...
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and reason entirely.
A brain off.
Oh, that's... And here I thought you'd begun to change.
I've seen plenty of folks shot. Never seen a logic bomb brain off. That's getting my vote.
Success isn't...
I would be willing and on hand to assist. And the other option would remain if we botch it.
Seems... Honestly... From the legend. If you're retiring as the endpoint, well, typical, but there is a... I'll need...
For an extent.
I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that sounds even more heartless when I say it out loud. Please choose wisely. And Marisol, do keep out of trouble. We failed to recognize that ventilation systems had been left connected to test chamber Alpha. As you know, it had been recently refurbished as an enclosure for Angeris Braun. She gave her life for science. Well, it's true that we found the related research deeply flawed, but she gave her life for the pursuit of science.
Did you need something? May the plan
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes, Intercessor Delgado. You've truly been an enormous disappointment. A key experiment fails and Anchor's Brunn falls prey to an unfortunate accident right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events are unrelated?
That's circumstance.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. Don't try. I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, poor trusting. Oh, listen. Yet, the greater facts of this matter remain unevinced. No. Fellow, get out of here before I change my mind.
She's dead, isn't she? Oh, help us.
Didn't even try. I shouldn't be disappointed, but I've been thinking about who you could be, and forgot who you are. Always think you know better, don't you? I'd hoped you'd grown, become brave enough to face yourself.
Wait.
There you are. You saw. Perhaps I oughtn't to have recloistered myself till after the experiment concluded, hmm? Well, don't just stand there. Tell me everything. Some issues. Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your understanding of what's gone awry. Really? In what way? Everyone knows probabilistic variance doesn't occur. That's established bedrock. Not that I spend much time in the lab myself. And, well, with science, one is never truly certain. This was just it simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. Really? Look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. Oh, now is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which is quite brilliant. Really? There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure. Oh, come. This...
If I may, I have a point I'd like to add. There's a critical flaw in time I much appreciate. Through this, the frame...
It lacks content. That isn't...
We tried. Our fallback plan's our only option now. Head for the hatch.
What was that? You're starting to worry me. Ah, there was some variance to the input data. Not far. There was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but
Okay. Science nerd joined. Okay. So, endpoints end. So we're gonna see calculus. Endpoints end. Okay. We'll see. Try this again.
there you are. You saw the experiment through to the end, yes? The data hasn't arrived yet, so please do tell. Was it as beautiful as I imagined? Any inklings to the result? Or perhaps I oughtn't to have recloised some. Wait. Wait. Really? In what way? This was it simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be making a lot out of this, though, one must say. I miss her Look, there may be some validity to some of your... Oh, now is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. Everything we've done here is built off Seer Bujold's research, which that's both in... there was some variance to the input data. Not far beyond acceptable parameters, but curious. Could explain the failure. Oh, I feel...
If I may, I have a point I'd like to. There's a critical time I must through the
It likes this.
We try.
What is that? You're starting to worry me. What do you intend?
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I see an unfriendly soul.
Save game.
Threat detected.
Now you know just what to do. Indelibly eradicate algorithmic dissonance. It's been a machine, a sequence largely summoned to preceding numbers gives us math that brings us wonders. Define recurrence relation, get us to sequence summation. It's been a machine from ladder of a chain. P and Q are true. P is true or Q is true. They all sum these preceding problems. to get in a good sleep cycle. These constant permutations upsetting everyone's natural logarithms.
Something wrong back there? Hello?
I didn't do the rock one previously.
eradicate algorithmic dissonance.
If you're done, evaluating my work and all settings are final, enter the terminal command.
Did it work? Did it work? See, was it a success? What happened?
Hold the applause just yet. I need to run the numbers. I'm sending the others back up to...
I shall await them.
The results of the experiment will be a career...
Yes.
You'll need to convince her. Destroy her logic. All it requires is a forceful...
You mean one of... That's what the...
Make Brun give up on science, logic, and...
A break...
Oh, that's... And here I thought you'd begun to change.
I would be willing and on hand to assist. And the other option would remain if we botch it.
I've seen plenty of folks shot. Never seen a logic bomb brain off. That's getting my vote.
Honest from the legend. If you're retiring as the end tip, but the ink there, I'll need Fornix. I'll cut off her comms when she begins pleading. Oh, that's... And Marisol, do keep out of trouble.
There you are. You saw. Perhaps I oughtn't have reclosed some issues. Wait. Wait. Let's start from the beginning. Step me through your... Really? In what way? Did see this? It simply needs to be revised and refined. You certainly seem to be... look, there may be some validity to some of your points, yes. But we'll improve. We will continue to strive. Oh, now is that all? Because I think I've had enough of all this. That's both... everything seemed within acceptable parameters. No discernible variance. So why did it fail? Oh, come now. One bad test doesn't mean the science is complete. This is...
If I may, there's a crit time. I much through the frick.
It lacks... I'll need...
Our work here is done.
Fellow scholars of the Order, this is Anchorage. Anchoress Brun with an unfortunate announcement. Our experiment today was a...
I understand now why they say never meet your heroes. A key experiment fails and Anchoress Brun abandons vital research right after you and your consort arrive. And we are all to believe these events were unrelated?
That's circumstantial and more than a might.
Don't think I don't see your handprints all over this, Delgado. Oh, I'm not buying it. The Anchoress, yet the greater facts of this matter remain No, fellow, get out of here before I change my mind.
Watching you rig Brun over the coals of her own logic ain't a confrontation I'm ever like to
That's
forget.
it then? The project is
Nicely
over?
done,
The
Commander.
secrets of the universe
Yes, well
forever
done,
beyond our
Commander.
grasp?
Anais will be pleased.
Oh, look, here's
The credit
you've... At any rate, before...
Oh, thank you. Anais? Oh, but her canned feigned concern about Chow. Oh,
See you.
Commander, it's customary to evaluate results. I've had some time to cogitate over what occurred at Point Obviation. Some parts a bit, yeah, and yet, such actions were par for the course for me in the past. When my remorse for Brun rears its head, it will need to get in line. Southworth was complicit, yes. Though she's alive, I believe we've squashed her reviving my old department. Struck me as little more than a functionary with a gun, truth be told. Well, one hopes. According to Anais, we greatly reduced the likelihood of that occurring. It's not zero, but completing the brain-off lowered the chance. She seemed pleased that we listened to her concerns, so... I've changed, apparently. No, I'm appreciative.
substitutes. Try anti-choice liftoff. No accident with 3 kinds of fiber. Soluble, insoluble, and anti-choice sweet dreams. Finally, an uplifting that tastes good too.
Let us make our way to Paradise Island at once. This ship is certainly quaint. I suppose there's something charming about its lived-in nature. Nevertheless, I have availed my... Certainly. I consider myself an open tome. Virgil, it's a shame there may only be one...
No. Let's try this again. I was actually on press X because it's like the button. Interaction stuff. Let's try this again. A alpha. Turn Niles on. Oh my god. We'll try this again. A alpha. There we go. Now I can. There we go. Holy shit.
Stop right there, Arbiter Rao. Though I am here on official business, I would prefer to keep this cordial. The Consul seeks answers related to your recent activities.
What do you blather about? Delay me and you will pay the price. Not only do I have more pressing business with a colleague...
Question...
Virgil!
I had not...
A sentinel demanding anything of me? What madness! Neither Tristan nor I shall accompany you anywhere. Any attempts to force us shall be met with violent...
I'm somewhat...
It was a necessary deception, and one not undertaken lightly. Its aim was to draw your colleague here without... You made... Enough loyal subjects have died in this war. Come willingly and peaceably, I beseech you. Both...
And
I've no inkling of what you speak. My only master is the Protectorate. My only agenda, the return of peace throughout Arcadia.
Very well. But be warned, I'm not exactly trained in the art of improvisation. We'll need a very good reason for my not answering.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that? Not only are you not in shackles, but you're also still alive. I can't imagine Arbiter Rao would have allowed that, will he?
Yes!
So he's chosen not to attack.
What are you talking about? I do not seek to hide the Supreme Arbiter's death. I seek to find her killer.
This is all.
But you needn't take me at my word. My next assignment was to investigate the Oculus. I cannot... I'm pleased to be of service. If you had not... I will take...
I shall... That's done with.
That was some impressively savvy improv... I appreciate your caution, but it is quite unnecessary. My comrade and I will look into Oculus...
Worry not. I have...
Where? Where? Isn't he on this planet? Oculus waiting post.
I shall make certain no...
I've only visited Oculus Collating Post a handful of times, and that was long before its deprecation. But something is to be found there, I'm sure of it. Certainly. I consider myself an open tone.
I need to figure out where the Oculus trading post is. Oh, sweet. Hey, how are ya? Hold on. I need to find where the Oculus trading post is. I'm good. I'm getting confused, so I have to look up a strategy. Oculus trading post. We'll try this again.
Do I detect a spot of muck on my armor? I shall speak freely.
So I have to go into my journal. Oculus collating post. Okay. Hold on, let me, Oculus collating post. C-O-L-A-T. Okay. Let's see. Player can get the nav key to access the station. Travel to the post via their ship. The key. Once the player must navigate, find that. Hold on. Automatically added to after a conversation with Sentinel per the player can either kill them. High enough skill in lockpicking. I don't have a high skill in lockpicking. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. Whisper. You and Tristan will start making up a story. Yep, I already did that. Nav key. Oculus. Oh, okay. See, this is the issue I have with this game. So, I have a problem because even though I skipped a lot of the dialogue because I have trouble like processing and comprehending what people are saying, even if there's text because I have my dyslexia, it wasn't very clear to me that the place that we needed to go was somewhere else. Like not in this area. Like I have to go back to the ship and we have to go completely somewhere else. Because that's not communicated very effectively. And that's the only thing I'm having trouble with this game is like, did I even complete the quest, or is there still a piece missing? And I have like super issue with this. So, like for instance, I'll explain in another quest that I was doing. Well, no. I'll explain here. Let me show you. Well, Freddy needs double attack. Okay, this one, and then please from top. Okay, I'll explain. So I'll go to this journal. I'll explain. No, here. So here, where is it? Where is this? Where is it? let me return. Hold on. Here, hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. Because I'll show you exactly what issue I'm having. I just have to find it. Oh, where is it? Hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to, like, I have, like, trouble, reading, so, hold on, I can't explain it with that, nope, that's not it. Hold on, let me just find this, and then it'll make way more sense once I find it and show it to you. Oops. Protectorate. Overseer. Okay, so it's this one. So in this game, there's a concept called mental refreshment. It's like a form of brainwashing. So we basically head to, like, the brainwashing facility. As you can see, it says, you know, the Protectorate employs a process called mental refreshment on their subjects. And then this other faction called Auntie's Choice seeks to obtain the proprietary details on it. So basically, here you go. So obtain mental refreshment materials. So acquired an example of refreshment technology, the schematics. Acquired an example of the process methodology, an audio cartridge, and acquired a sample of the pharmacology used in the process. Okay, so I got all of this, and it filled in the little diamond here. And then it says recruit the head refresher, optional, the facilities head refresher, blah, 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 blah. I got that. And then another one is collect additional materials. Well, no. I'll explain. I'm explaining, like, what the issue is. So, like, okay, so I got the additional materials. So I thought I got all of this stuff completed. And usually when you, like, get everything completed, you'll get the XP. It says that you completed the quest. It will make a sound, and a lot of times you'll be able to level up. But for whatever reason, I collected all the stuff. I got all the things, but it didn't indicate to me that I completed the quest. So I was really confused. I was like, I don't understand. I went through the entire facility. I opened all the drawers. I went into all the computers. I talked to everybody. I went into all the secret compartments. I did all, like, the stuff you could do. I interacted with everything. So I was getting really frustrated. There must be a hidden room or something I just didn't get. So I went all around again. I went all around again. I went all around again. And nothing. So I was getting really frustrated, and I was like, okay, I'm obviously missing something. What am I doing wrong? So I was like, okay, I'm going to re-talk to everybody. Maybe there was, like, a hidden dialogue that popped up that I missed. So I went to talk to everyone again. And I went through all the dialogues, 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 and I was like, I don't understand what's wrong. So I was like, okay, maybe it's somewhere else, because it doesn't indicate when you're on a quest, it doesn't indicate very clearly that maybe a part of the quest is located on a completely different planet. Like, not where you are right now, but like you have to completely leave where you are, go across the galaxy, talk to a completely random person, and then come back. So I was like, oh my god, do I have to do that? Because, like, it doesn't make it very clear if the steps are located somewhere else. And that's the part I don't like about this game. Yeah, no, and that's the issue. I wouldn't have a problem with it if you have to go back and forth. If it indicated somewhere, like when you're doing a conversation or when you read a piece of information, if it automatically on the map or automatically in your journal or your notes or your codex or whatever says, oh, we found more information about this quest and it's located on this planet. So if it told you, hey, you're still on this quest, but you have to go all the way over here to complete it, there's like no indication that says, oh, BTW, you have to go completely somewhere else to get this other piece of the puzzle and come back. And see, that's where I'm getting really confused in this game, because in this one, this mental modulators quest, I had to do a dialogue with somebody that I already thought, that I exhausted all of their dialogue options with. Like, I could even see when I was in the secret area that looked like there was like a hidden thing like behind something, but I couldn't get into like this hidden area, even though like everything is pointing to like, hey, there's a secret passage back here. And I'm like, I don't understand how I can access this secret passage. I've talked to everybody, I've done everything, I don't understand what it needs me to do. Well, I had to go somewhere else, talk to a different person, then come back, talk to the person that I already had all of the conversations with, and then all of a sudden, like, after talking to this person again, then we can go to this area. And, like, it's super, super frustrating. Like, in ways, like, yeah, it's fucking not great. But that's the only thing that I have issue with in this game, is like the unclear nature of the quests. And I understand that the game doesn't want, or like shouldn't have to like hold your hand at every point, but like I have the game intentionally on super easy mode, on story mode, and there are other games where you can like press something and it will kind of show you like kind of like a dotted line pathway of where you need to go. Because I get turned around so many times trying to figure out how to get somewhere, and I get like some people just want to explore, and I like exploring too, but like if I'm obviously stuck I don't want to have to fucking pull my hair out just to figure out that, oh, I need to double back somewhere. Because see, now I had to go into the ship, and I don't know, it's just... Yeah, exactly. It should be holding your hand if it's on easy mode and story mode. Exactly. And that's why I wanted to do it, like, because I just want to experience the story and stuff like that. And I like figuring out puzzles and stuff like that. But there should be a way that, like, you know, I want to try and figure it out. But if I'm obviously stuck pulling my hair out, I should be able to tell the game, hey, I don't know where to fucking go next. Give me a hint. Give me a little hint. And then I can just be like, oh, it wants me to double back. Because I wouldn't be so frustrated then if that was, like, told, if I was told that. But, like, if I'm, like, if I still think, oh, the hidden thing is still in this room, and I've already looked into this room, top to bottom, left to right, I've opened up all of the drawers, I've gone through all of, like, the computer files, it should say, you know, it's not here, you should look somewhere else. And then I'd be like, oh, okay, so I've already cleared this room, so the clue isn't in this room, let me try somewhere else. And I wouldn't be so frustrated. But, like, if I still think it's in this room, like, ooh, where's the hidden panel? Where's the hidden panel? Where's the hidden panel? And if
the station seems to be on reserve power.
Like, that's why I'm frustrated, is, like, yes, I'm dumb, yes, I'm having trouble reading, but, like, I'm... could be able to try it out for myself, but, like, when I'm obviously stuck, then it should say, like, hey, you know, look somewhere else, look somewhere else. And, like, that's really my only issue with the game, is, like, it's not... Oh, also, did you see how these lockers were blue? Not everything gets a blue outline if there's stuff in it. Like, some of the stuff requires you to hover over it. Oh, it is. I do have this mini-map, but it's not everything is on the mini-map because, as I said, there's all of these different planets and stuff like that. So the mini-map in the lower corner can't show you all of the things because it's only a map of the area you're in or the planet you're on. So if you have to backtrack to some other planet or some other place, it can't show you that. And I understand that's the limitation, but, like, I would really appreciate if it said, hey, it's not here right now. Go somewhere, you know, look somewhere else. Or if it says, hey, it's, you gotta backtrack and go to a different planet now. And then I'd be like, oh, okay, at least I know not to waste my time in this room.
Perhaps some stray systemic error activated the entryway defenses. Is that a footprint in the dust? This station shouldn't have received visitors in years. Be on guard. Someone else may be here.
So, have you heard of Bethesda? Like, okay, do you know Skyrim and Fallout? Okay, so these are the people who made Fallout New Vegas. So this is done by Obsidian. But it's got like the devs of a bunch of games. Like I like in like the verticality, I like the puzzles, there's like a bunch of stuff that I really like about this game. But what I don't like is there's a lot of stuff that is just not clear to me.
My passcode shall not.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good and everything like that. I'm enjoying the game overall. But it's like, for instance, okay, so my favorite, game that's very similar to this, that's made by almost the same people, is called Dishonored. I liked the first one better than the second one. So Dishonored, I could just talk about what I like about Dishonored, like for a long time. But basically, the way that it, so this has a lot of different dialogue. So depending on how you tool up your character, you can do things through different dialogue features and this and that. But like, my favorite is Dishonored, because Dishonored lets you play the game in a bunch of different ways. Like, say for instance, you want to be a stealth ghost. You can basically do that. Or say you want to be like a brutal berserker and kill everybody, you can do that. And then like the game will look at how you play, and how many people you kill, and how many people that like you don't kill, and if people detected you or not. And that goes into your stats at the end of each level. So, and like, there's all sorts of secret things. So say you want to like be like Invisible Spider-Man and just like climb along like the shafts and catwalks and go through like all the ventilation tunnels and just go through the level without ever being seen or heard by anyone. You get like special points for that at the end of the level for like being a ghost and being unseen and undetected and not killing anybody, which is really cool. So, or if you want to use magic and possess other people, or possess a plague rat, or possess a fish and swim through a grate in the sewer and like get through that way. It's you know, gives you that kind of, or if like you like, there's all sorts of like really cool things, like you can accomplish the level in a million different ways, and like it's very clear about what you need to do next and where you need to go next. But this isn't very clear about where you need to go next. And that's really the only thing I don't like about this game, is it's not entirely clear. Oh, I already did that. Okay, cool. So, see, I think you're gonna actually be seeing exactly what I'm talking about. So, Oh, okay, hold on. No, I didn't. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay, this is just a bathroom. Okay, in here? Ah, okay, see. I got turned around a little bit.
The reactor activation circuits shall likely be dysfunctional. It's a known issue with these old stations. Let me look. Corroded transistors, dust in the actuator. Did a sprat gnaw on this? Sweet sovereign, what a mess. There. I think I have it. Let us hope my override does not trigger any security alerts.
Oh. Security alert's gonna happen. That's gonna be so funny. It's gonna lock us in this room or something. So hold on. Before I step over there, I want to just check out what I need to do. Hold on. Because usually when you do something, like, it either, like, gives you, like enemies are gonna come in or some such. So hold on, I just want to make sure that I got everything. Yeah, I think I got everything. Okay, cool.
Good. This should avail us of a much simpler search. Let us return to the central room once more and see if anything seems out of place.
We're gonna walk back, and then the enemies or automechs are gonna turn on. Watch. Yep. See, I knew that was gonna happen. That's fine. Ah, here you go. Yo, buddy, no, let me kill you. Oh, come on.
Be wary for anything that may be a clue as to the hidden room's location.
Hidden room location. Okay. Watch, it's gonna be in like the bathroom or something. Is that a hidden room? Let's see where you are.
I cannot say I have had to search for a hidden switch in a protectorate holding before. Keep watch. It could be rather...
Okay.
I'm certain of movement. Passcode is limber. No, let's try. Oh! Wait. Oh, no.
Stay whatever fool work for the...
Because I work for Sub Rosa? More
Often this, despite his faults, the Okada I knew was ultimately benign. But the fact remains that he now trespasses in a secure facility. You are making a very poor case for your continued survival. Very loose.
If I must die.
Oh no. Sorry, I usually do it more, whatchamacallit.
Passcode is limber. No, ambergris can't be it. That's too short. Wait. Oh, no.
Of the strategies of... for the...
Because I work for Subro... Often...
This, despite his faults, the Okada I knew was ultimately benign. That's a...
An arbiter used the word execute in the last few seconds, yet I remain alive? Didn't think that was possible. I got 18 months of hard labor for that.
Here we go.
That I did. Any of my fellow arbiters would have killed you before this conversation began. But I can't.
I was sent here to do a specific job, but some of the details are... I was told the station was abandoned, which it... well...
Ignorance does not excuse criminal action. I don't know that I can. He is a trespasser. His slipping mind matters not. My duty dictates it. Killing Okada may not affect the one who hired him, but his trespass is an indelible fact. He should not be here. That doesn't mean were the situation different. Perhaps I could look the other way. But Okada has clearly defected, and is thus not afforded such a I am familiar with the concept, but in the Protectorate, intent matters little. Manslaughter still results in death. Sedition can best, though this is hardly the place for a discussion about Protectorate law. It is for bigger.
And you. Without you, I would have been reduced to my composite.
Okay.
Allowing a Sub Rosa agent to leave.
Advanced. Ah.
The hint pertaining to the passcode on that terminal. For myself? You've got the spirit and arbor.
Okay.
From that terminal to what? And that feckless agent. I don't understand his aim or who he would be working for. Only the well, as for my decision to allow him to go free was at odds with all I have been taught. He was a traitor and should have died. Yet, I cannot help but feel strangely justified. My role does not allow for mercy. To me, and bending my ear, speak freely.
Okay. Okay, so now is that everything that we have to do? We're gonna go to the journal. We're gonna go back to location. Debrief on once you finish exploring the rest of Bacchanals on the ship to discuss your next step with Tristan. Okay, cool. So I can go back to the ship. What? What are you showing me? What are you What are you showing me? I don't... What is... I don't get it. What? What? What's... I don't get it. What? Fuck? I don't get it. I don't understand what any of that was. Yo, I don't understand what any of that was. What's up?
It would appear our next stop is Praetor, specifically Central Control. I look forward to traveling there, once you've sufficiently prepared. No. The Sentinel worked on the Excellent.
Wait, what? Journal. Quest type. We have to go. So you have to select the thing, otherwise it won't. The right location won't show up. See, I had to go in there because it was set on the Cloister. Because it automatically selected a different quest instead of staying on the companion quest. The companion loyalty quest. Also, there's another strange bug in this game where one of my teammates just isn't in the ship anymore. Which is fucking wild. I just, like, he's fucking vanished. Somehow. And I just don't understand how or why that is, and it's crazy. Some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. Okay, whatever that means. Sorry about whatever you posted. I can't read it.
Let us make our way to Central Control forthwith.
Okay. Brad Bunyas joined. Hello, Brad. Good morning. Let's see who I should choose. See, Niles is just no longer on the ship anymore, and I have no idea why that is. It's so strange. Okay, we're gonna continue. Oh no, he showed up on the choose your companions. I just showed you. He's here. I'll go back. I'll go back. Okay, so these are all the people that are supposed to be on the ship now. Okay, it started with Niles and the robot, and then I got her, and then her, and then her, and then he was the last. Tristan was the last guy. I don't know why it censored what I said because it was the same question but shorter. Okay, so Niles is the first. Okay, so I have these two selected. But I'll show you when you walk around the ship, he's just nowhere. Because he used to, you know, be in the ship. And, like, he still has a bedroom and everything. And his stuff is still there, but I'll show you. This is wild. I'm also playing a pirated version of this, so there might be a patch and a bug fix to this. That might have fixed a bunch of this. Okay, so here's Robot. She's right here. This is Inez. She's right there. She walks around. Okay, so this is the med bay. Nobody's ever in med bay. This is the auto dock. It's like the thing from Half-Life. This is the room that has the pet and whatever this is. And this has the workbench, but nobody's usually ever in this room.
Let's see how well you Arbiters know basic history. Who constructed the archive?
The matriarch did, of course. Who else?
This is the engine room. This is where I would assume
Inaccurate.
the ship's mechanic lives, but he's just not in here.
The matriarch gave permission.
Here are the bedrooms. This is the this is the bedroom of the assassin lady, the berserker assassin lady. This is the bedroom of the big giant guy with the hammer, the guy we just picked up, the the justiciar enforcer or whatever the heck he is. This is the smart math lady. This is his bedroom. He's just nowhere to be found. This is oh yeah, this is Val's. She's like mercenary lady for the Annie's Choice. Let's see what else. So this is the berserker lady. That she's pretty cool. This is Val. She's Inez, whatever her name. I always mix people's names up. Sorry. But yeah, this was like, she was cool. I like her, but like, I don't know, the fucking, this is supposed to be like my bedroom, because I'm the captain or whatever. But yeah, the fucking mechanic kid is just like, he's fucking nowhere. Just nowhere. I thought he'd be like, oh, maybe he's like hiding in the rafters or some shit. He's just fucking gone. He's just not on the ship. And I have no idea why that is, and it's I just don't understand. I just don't know where he could be. Anyhow. He's just fucking nowhere. But yeah, so yeah, she's She works for Annie's Choice, or did work for Annie's Choice. That's the robot. That's like the mechanic kid. She's the fucking berserker. She's this like crazy mathematician lady, but she's also like an assassin, mathematician assassin. And then this is the newest guy we picked up. But like, yeah. So I have no fucking idea. Okay. So now we have to go to the journal and make sure that his quest is still selected. We go to the map and we see where the fucking diamond is. Ah, here it is. Okay. Is there an upstairs? How do I? Oh. Elevator, right? No? Yes? No? Nope, that's down. Ah, here we go.
I believe what we need is on that terminal. I'll see if I can find my way in.
Oh, okay.
The terminal's locked, which is no surprise. See if you can find some method to bypass its passcode.
Oh, it needs 11. Ah, here you go. Okay, cool. Okay, what did this say again? Shoot. Hard pressed. Hey. 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 Okay. Observation 4. I didn't really put that much in observation. I fucking really need to though.
Did you hear that? I think something may have unlocked. I think this
This may unlock the terminal, but the toggle mechanism appears compromised. I shall hold it. You attempt to gain access to the machine.
What moved? Wait, what moved? What?
You must finish reading through.
Consul Thoreau, even get my dead charge. No, hold it.
I cannot believe what I heard. I cannot. Actually, what I'm proposing is eminently plausible. It may be beyond you to see her machinations, but it's obvious to me that this was me. Don't.
Arbiter Rao, I finally got you. Submit quietly to the Protectorate's justice for your manifold transgressions.
Are you insane? Who are you?
My name is Junior Arbiter Mayhall, and I operate on Arbiter Mandate, as you did once. Now, no questions. This is
not enough.
They're far from baseless. You stand accused of abandoning your post, of infiltrating Protectorate facilities with opaque aims, and of hampering the...
These accusations of yours are slander. If you believe false bravado shall save you from my wrath, you're sorely mistaken. Here, slaying her for sincerely trying to do what is right would be a farce of justice. I would not.
What? I may not wish to judge him. I may not understand what has come over him. It is of no consequence. His crimes against the Protectorate are all that matters.
The Supreme Arbiter taught me to follow my own...
What? That's impossible. I refuse to believe we both could be guilty if we were simply following what we were taught. That doesn't make any sense, but consider my hand stayed. I can see that...
It would have...
So, what course of action do we take now?
It's important for an Arbiter to you may...
Uphold just...
Glory... I'm pleased we were able to resolve... You know, I'd even venture to say she reminded me just a little of myself as a lad. All this excitement did not make me forget the confession on the Supreme Arbiter's terminal. I have to... Virgil. Once we find Virgil, he and I shall unravel what occurred with the Supreme Arbiter.
Oh my god, so now where do we have to go? Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Journal. Location. For Virgil to respond. So do we go back to the ship? Is that what they're saying? Okay. We'll go back to the ship. Okay. To the ship? We're gonna go back to the ship. Is that what we need to do? Go back to the ship. Alright. There we go, the incognito. Wait to hear from... Okay. I'm gonna put it in here. No. Do I have to put a thingy in there? No. 11.
Yes, dear. Anything on your mind? Happy to provide unbiased up. You want me to say something nice, dear? She's come so far, killed so many. Whatever's on your mind. Very well.
What did you say?
So, Arbiter Rao. But why? Maybe I ought to spell this out. I'm his enemy commander, and he's mine. Letting him aboard is putting both of us in a bad spot. Yeah, but do the rest of us deserve to be put at risk? I ain't just saying. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out. That poor... I don't know how we can stay loyal to her after all. Fine by me. How personal are we talking? Oh, come on. It's just a hobby. An obvious one at that. I picked up drawing from the grandpa in the domicile next door back in Tau Ceti. When I was a kid, the notion's taken on a bit of a different meaning now with Auntie, but I reckon that Grandpa has the right of it. On the off chance you're being serious, afraid not. Never quite got the hang of drawing human appendages. Yep, that's him. Hoping I've done him proud. Well, they ain't exact. I'd watch them all day if their hunting instincts want to know a secret. So do I. But there's something to be said for partnering with nature, not fighting for dominion over it.
Cool. I really like her. She's one of my favorites. I really like her a lot. She's great.
It's strange how I end. If I had, you may not have noticed, but I have a tendency to not too.
Uh-huh.
Inez is not that it bothers me. She is certainly. I consider myself an open tone. Virgil, it's a shame there may only be one supreme arbiter. Who amongst our motley assortment would you care to discuss? She does her decision to break from the corporate. Verily, idle quite. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss? Enough about the Protectorate, then. Very well.
Oh, I didn't realize I could jump up here. That's cool as shit. Examine. Is that it? I can never tell. Okay. No. Journal. Virgil to respond. Last go to this. Auntie's choice. Archive. Mission failure. Arcadia report. That means I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Wait to hear from Virgil. I don't know what that means. I don't know. How are we gonna hear from him?
The cultist known as Aza has... This unit reminds the commander that anti-coag... This unit is available to... Which member of the incognito would you like assessed? Due to numerous actions of note and an outstanding dedication to the Arbiter... If under such circumstances, Agent Delgado is... Due to numerous actions of note and an outstanding dedication to the Earth Directorate, Agent Ibarra is well on track for a promotion following the... This unit is...
Where?
Auntie Fizzo's Purple Berry Munch. When you don't have time for Purple Berry lunch, there's always Purple Berry Munch. Auntie Fizzo's Crabble Juice. It's the Crabble you can drink. Auntie Fizzo's citrus-related beverage. Try to taste the lemon. Auntie Cleo and Pal's Bubblegum Slims. Now with Auntie Cleo and Pal's Candy Tobacco. Also available in 2 other flavors. Popcorn or sizzling cinnamon. Auntie's Choice Cha. Recommended by 10 out of 10 medical professionals. Auntie Fizzo's Spectrum Leavings. Your favorite. Auntie Fizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Agent, what do you need? May the pla...
We're supposed to go. You know what? Be Bravo. We're gonna... Should we do that? A place garden. Where? Okay. Right, okay. Okay, see ya. Thanks for
Initializing socialization. How may this unit assist?
Blast! I was halfway through my backwards recitation of each protectorate law. Speak freely. Certainly. I consider myself an... I am prepared for anything that is... Speak freely. Certainly. I consider my... Quite well. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss? She taught, though her death weighs leaden on my shoulders. We must find her only, and but be that as it may, the consul in where I find them wholly unnecessary. As you might expect, Virgil, it's a shame there may only be one supreme straight. Oh, moreover, she taught her protégés to seek out evidence before judging as they saw fit. Sneer all you like, but our society is and in any other society I could see such a scenario. This agent of the Sovereign stands ready. Speak freely.
Just had word from Laureate Beckett that we may begin seeing changes within the garden. How exciting! No one knows his true.
So, you've decided... No, don't bother defending your little double cross. It's too late. I know you've already delivered the satellite data to Kraft, and after all the help I don't take kindly to being used. This little partnership between us, that's over. Enjoy your service to the Order. May your shackles tighten in accordance with the plan. You had your chance.
No!
Cease talk.
Thanks for nothing.
Better to succeed or fail on one's own merits.
Hopefully that doesn't lead to her quitting the Order or becoming...
Please, just leave me alone. You've done enough.
Hello, layperson.
find yourself. In what manner can I assist you?
Praise the architect. I hear water running. Come see, it's beautiful.
May whatever we discuss speak freely. Certainly. I consider myself an open tone. Straightforward only. Moreover, she taught her proteges to seek out evidence, and in any other society I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy. But the Protectorate is matriarch ordained. Anything beyond the norm is unnecessary at best, and
Your actions are in accordance with the plan.
Let's pinpoint what you and I can accomplish for the Order.
Welcome back, Agent. Is there some evaluation I can do for you? May you...
Huh.
If my younger self could see me now, exchanging pleasantry. Hate! I am... Unfortunately, which would now include the Protectorate at large. Madness. Slandering my... We'll see this through yet. Which would now include... I fear anyone who didn't side with the Sovereign, I've propped that, but my hands quaver with age. And the Sovereign has tasked me with my own... Listen, niceties are irrelevant.
Your efficiency has improved my efficiency.
I suspect there is a... Speak freely.
Be the statistical exception to the natural state of entropy in the universe.
lovely day for differential geometry.
The scientician's surplus. No more than what you need.
Oh, 11. Still 11.
Compensate us for our goodwill? Petty theft?
Please, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alone. You've done enough.
Toddle off now.
anomalous behavior.
Well, aren't you the eccentric sort?
If that did not sate your curiosity, then by all means, inquire again and again with abandon. I, Vicar Monk Sai will be happy to enlighten all who will listen. If you're feeling anxious about what's next, just wait. Things to come have a way of constantly happening. The future is colliding with the present every moment.
Avid followers of
Oh.
Auntie's Choice Sweet Dreams. Finally, an edible sedative that tastes good too.
Commander, I have news. I thought his message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the consul's eyes scanning his message, but parts of bringing... I only... Your pet mech... I suspect I should be annoyed, yet I find myself nostalgic. Certainly, I consider myself an open...
Oh. This is very interesting.